Hey everybody and welcome to Gord. I played the demo of this on channel 2 back about June of this year and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And Team 17 offered to send a copy over for me to check this one out. And of course I said yes. This game is the most popular video currently on channel 2. So apparently a lot of you guys loved it too. So yeah, let's get into I'm going into this blind. Besides what I know from the demo, but it's been 3 months. I doubt I remember much because there's been a lot of things happen between now and then. A lot of games come out. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into some fun stuff with the campaign. New campaign scenario. We'll stick with standard. I don't want to do permadeath. That feels wrong. It's going to be terrible for me.
Over the years, Calanthea grew under my rule. My campaign to unite the South is almost over. As we speak, my son is directing our army against the remaining forces of the Southern Resistance. Once we're done there, we shall take the North. It's filled with all sorts of vile creatures, but also rich in the gold that I need. Only a few barbaric tribes are desperate enough to inhabit these lands. As my steward, you will have one of them at your disposal. The Tribe of the Dawn. Secure the Golden Route before our army arrives. My emissary, Edwin, will watch your progress. Fail me, and you will face a fate much worse than any of the savages you've ever fought before.
Dun dun dun. The Tribe of the Dawn was always a humble...
Tribe of the Dawn
oh, he's going to read it for me, okay.
A humble community of Dabo worshippers. Their elder, Bogdan, is neither a warrior nor a strategist. When the Calanthians came with their threats and promises, they had no choice but to obey. They agreed to guide them through the Lysatian forests, hoping for peace and survival.
Here we are, steward. No wonder our king chose you for this mission. You're more than worthy of this disgusting land. Are you sure we're in the right place? Where is that meek old coward who calls himself a
Welcome, my lord. I am Bogdan, elder of the Tribe of the Dawn. I will guide you through the Lysatian woods. But, if I may, where are your warriors?
The king's forces will come when the time is right. Until then, we are your new masters.
As pledged, my lord. My tribe will follow the orders of the king's steward. They are your people now. I trust you'll take good care of them.
We will, if they do their work. Did they find a place to set up a camp?
Yes, sir. Our scouts have found a good spot for our first Gord. A nearby pond should provide enough reeds and food to start a small settlement.
Okay, so I'm not going to read through the tutorial again. If you want to go and see what the tutorial has about it, well, you can go check out the video of the demo back in June. We will run through, but I'm just not going to emphasize it as much because I want to get to the meat of the game. So we got to move the camera up, left, right, and down. We got to zoom in and out. We got to rotate.
My lord, please order our subjects to move. We should follow our scouts' footsteps. We are not safe here.
Okay, here you can see all your living subjects for detailed information. Just put on their portraits. Select a subject and switch selection between subjects. Select all subjects and reach the marked location way up here. I doubt that the game's going to throw anything at us, so I'm going to go ahead and put one big marker right up there. We have Erect, Dwayne, Brayton, Charlene, and then Selma.
Wretched wolves. Those are the bodies of our scouts. There isn't much for us to bury, but it seems like one got away. With Dabo's help, he'll find his way back to us.
Okay, we got the mini-map. The census view provides you with additional tactical information about your surroundings, including highlighting enemies and interactive objects, displaying sanity and faith for gain ranges, and displaying a selected subject range of sight and hearing. My first Gord reached the pond. Can we, like, take stuff from this cart? Yeah, we can! Didn't think about that in the demo, did I? Lumber mill required. Okay. Enemies can have multiple attacks, special abilities, and buffs. Some may attack the closest subject, while others focus on the weakest. Use strategies, subject professions, items, and strengths to prevail in battle. Those I will read through, because those are pretty important. Oh crap, they're right there. Okay.
Our brother needs help.
I don't feel so good. Oh, those are nice. I'm glad those are right there. So we all kind of regained some health. I think we're at the place for our first Gord.
Sir, we've reached the pond our scouts told us about. It is indeed a fine location for a gourd. We have access to water, reeds, and other resources here. But first, let's build a palisade. These wooden walls will be the main defense of our new settlement.
This panel shows the amount of your resources: wood, reed, food, clay, iron, and gold. It also shows the game's three main parameters: growth, sanity, and faith, which will be explained later in the campaign. Wood and reed is used to build structures to their natural level. Each subject's basic upkeep is food. Gold is required by the military professions. Clay and iron are used for upgrading structures. Okay. We're going to skip through all this. Pick the available structure from the construction menu, place it on an available area, and then order your subjects to build it. You'll see very quickly with the building that there were some Frostpunk devs on this dev team Covenant. So you're going to see some Frostpunk vibes with the building, and that's perfectly A-okay with me. Santiago uno. We're going to be a little Spanish for this one. Build a palisade. Well, that's what we're going to be waiting on. With 175 wood, or 155 wood, I mean. We'll be getting there in due time. That was easy. Quest finished.
Good. The palisade will keep us safe. Now, we need to think of how to make use of the resources we have.
Hold on, old fool. This is just a minor stop on our way to the cartographer. He's waiting for us with instructions on how to reach the gold. I don't want to grow roots in this dump.
Maybe we do.
My lord, I promise we will move on as soon as we have fortified our current position. For now, I suggest building a lumber mill, a forager's hut, and a thatchery.
Okay, we can do that.
A lumber mill does sound useful. Fine then. But be quick about it, Steward.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Okay. Whew. New structure available for construction. Lumber mill. Ooh, these are big. Forgot how big these were. I don't want to mess up the trees that we have within our borders. Put it right there. Professions determine what adults can and can't do. To switch the subject's profession, order them into a relevant structure with an available work slot. If they are a gatherer, they will automatically begin gathering if the desired resources available in the visited part of the map. Gather and deposit some wood. Let's, Brayton, you can become a lumberjack there, buddy. You don't like you be good with an axe, so you can do that. Going to carry 31 wood.
Please designate an assignment to our sister.
Okay, quest finished. Build a thatchery. And Selma will get the thatchery. Hey, you're gonna get this done pretty quickly. And Selma. There you go, buddy. Gather and deposit some reed. Reed is most definitely outside of our borders, outside of our palisades, so be very careful out there on Selma. Everyone's tired, including me. Recording this after work, so I'm a sleepy boy too. Okay, so gather and deposit some reed. We are working on the gathering part. Hopefully she gets that done pretty soon. There's deer over there.
Our sister needs a task.
The hands of our brother Erect are currently in idle. Charlene needs a task too. We'll give you the task of being a reed gatherer too. Okay, reed gatherer, be faster please. Okay, quest finished.
I suppose you people are used to starvation, but I am not. Steward, order these peasants to bring me some food.
I remembered this guy being insufferable.
Sire, if I may, our people had some rations saved, but we will run out soon. We really need to start gathering food.
Yeah, we can do that. I agree. Forager's hut. We're going to put that right next door to the thatchery. That kind of makes sense, so to me in my brain, so we're going to do just that. There we are. Our 3 basic buildings are built. 15 minutes into the run. A little slower than I'd like to be, but building or upgrading more versatile structure raises your Gord's growth. Reaching a certain level of growth unlocks new types of structures and allows the house more objects.
The Gord's expansion accelerated.
Gord's growth is increasing. Hooray! Right, Dwayne and Erect, you get to be foragers, my buddies. Yeah, I can save if I want to, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up this introductory episode of Gord here. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like on it. We'll be back in a couple of days for part 2, because I want to play a lot of this game with you all. So that's going to do it for me. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, favorite, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Gord. Thanks for watching.